Hey everybody, it's Lindsay, and this is my take on the spring summer trend of orange lips. If you haven't seen, there's been a lot of videos up, a lot of reviews, a lot of blogs talking about how all over the runway for the spring and summer collections, orange lips was definitely trend. Bright orange lips. And so for most people, I think that's not necessarily a reasonable look, not a very wearable look for day to day. So this video is gonna take the lips from most neutral, most subtle to boldest, which is what I'm wearing right now. So if you're already freaked out by this lip, don't worry, this is the boldest orange lip that I show. And I don't show these aren't true orange colors in my opinion. Orange can be tough to pull off, and if it's not the right tone of orange, it can make your teeth look yellow. Orange isn't my color, so with my coloring and my skin tone and everything like that, it's not the best. So I chose coral shades. Still orange tone corals, not necessarily pink tone corals, but it neutralizes a little bit, makes it a little bit more wearable, and the best news is that all of the products that I'm using are drugstore. So if you want to try this trend, but you don't feel like shelling out a bunch of money for high-end lipstick or lip gloss that you may only wear for one season and only a couple times during that season, because honestly, are you really going to be wearing orange lips, you know, 6 months from now, a year from now? Probably not, because it's not going to be the trend anymore. So if you don't follow trends, it's totally fine. I normally don't either, but I thought this was fun, and so if you want to see my different lip looks, keep watching. I'm going to start out with the most neutral, the most subtle, and then work my way up to a bolder corally orange lip. Normally if I was wearing a more bold lip, I would not do my eye makeup this heavy. I was on campus and doing other things, so I just decided to come in and film this, so that's why my eye makeup is a little darker. But if you're doing a bold lip, you want to tone it down a little bit more with the eyes. So to start out, the first one is just a lip gloss. A lip gloss is a really nice way if you want to add some color, but you want it to be more sheer. You don't want your lips to necessarily be the focal point, or if you're a little bit afraid of doing too much color, lip gloss is so easy, it's foolproof. And this one I picked up is Revlon, the Super Lustrous Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Coral Reef. And this is just a really nice corally color. And the corals that I picked out are more orange toned corals, because that's kind of the trend. My favorite color of coral, I don't even have anything around me that's that color coral, is a real pinky coral. That's what I like. But for these lips, these are more orange toned corals without being full on oranges. So that's what this is. And so I'll just show you what that looks like on. And it just adds such a nice wash of color without being too bold, but just really brightens up the lips. So that's what that color looks like. And I am in front of a window, so it's gonna wash it out slightly. It is a little bit more pigmented than it's showing up on camera, but I don't know how else to show you that would be better. So that is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Coral Reef, and this one's really good. I really like these lip glosses. So I'm just gonna keep wiping my lips off in between these, so they'll probably be a little irritated and red by the end of this. But the next lip gloss that I picked up, if you're looking for something with a little bit more pigmentation, a little bit more of a bold color, and this is the Revlon Colorburst Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Papaya. And as you can tell, it is a little bit brighter. This one's a little bit more creamy looking. This one's pretty bright, and it does have a very, very fine shimmer to it. Nothing that's going to look glittery or tacky on the lips. These are really nice lip glosses too. And as you can already see, that one has more color. So that's what that one looks like, Revlon Colorburst. So moving on, if you want to do this trend but not necessarily with a gloss, if you do want a lipstick that will last a little bit longer, the one that I picked up, I only picked up one, and this is, I picked up all Revlon products. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Coralberry. And that is what that looks like. And it's a really pretty orange coral color. And these are really moisturizing, really nice. So if you're looking to use a lipstick, still don't want it as bold, you can use it more as a lip stain. So put just a tiny bit on and then use your finger to just really wipe it out. And this is nice if you use a lip balm first to help moisturize your lips. But this will give you more of a matte look, you know, not so shiny, but it'll give you that wash of color that's really nice. So that's what that looks like. I like doing this because it can kind of give you that just kissed look. It can make your lips look really pouty and more natural, but with some color. So if you want a little bit of gloss on top of this sheer wash of color, then you can definitely add that. It'll add a little bit more color, a little bit of glossiness. And so I guess I'll try both of them to show you how it looks like over this. I'll start with the Revlon Colorburst in Papaya, and I'll do that on the bottom here. So that's what the lipstick with the Revlon Colorburst on top looks like on the bottom. And then I will do the Revlon Super Lustrous in Coral Reef on the top. So that's what that looks like. If you want your lipstick to last even longer, lining your lips is the best way to go. And so for this, I'm gonna be using a really natural lip liner. This is one of my favorites. I use this with almost all of my lipsticks. And this is NYX in the color Beige. And this one barely shows up on my lips, but I do really like the way it kind of evens them out and it lines them, which helps make the lipstick last longer. And because it's a neutral, it's not going to intensify the lipstick too much. So if you have a bolder lipstick, it can actually tone it down if you want it to. So then go ahead and fill in your lips with the rest. And then you can apply, see, that's just like a natural looking lip. And then you can apply the lipstick right over top. This is definitely still a very wearable look for the daytime. Because of that neutral lipstick, it tones it down a little bit and just gives it that nice polished look. And of course you can always put the glosses over top. I'm not going to put the glosses over again because I think you get the idea of what they look like. So the last look I have is the boldest that I would go. And even this is a little bit, I would want to do this for nighttime, but I'm just more of a neutral lip kind of girl. So this one, I looked for a while to find a drugstore bright corally orange lip liner, and I found one at Rite Aid, and this is the Prestige brand. And this is, if I can find the color, Poppy. This is in the color Poppy, and this is very bright. Definitely an orangey shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips with that, and this is if you want it, you definitely want to see that color, that orange coral color, and you want it to still look polished with lining your lips. And then again, go ahead and fill in. And then I just take my ring finger and dab that out to spread the color. So you could even do that if you wanted a really matte look, maybe put a little bit of chapstick over top or something like that. That's actually really bold. But so then I'm gonna top it with the Revlon Coralberry lipstick. And that just adds a nice healthy sheen, a little bit more color. And then this is definitely the boldest look that I would go with the orange lipstick. Just for me personally, just because I like neutral lips and I'm not quite as comfortable with really bold lips. I do really like the way this looks though. I think it's really pretty. Again, I wouldn't do, if I was doing a bold lip like this, I definitely wouldn't do this dark of eye makeup, but I do really, really like the look of this. And then of course you could always top it with a gloss if you want even more shine, even more drama to the lips. So that is my coral orange lip trend. That's my take on it using all drugstore products. I hope you liked it. And I hope that if you're interested in trying this trend, that hopefully I could give you some ideas on how to do it with, you know, reasonably priced products and a way to do it that suits you if you like things more neutral or if you like things bolder. So thank you so much and have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.